Hello, doctor. This is our group assignment. Our group including WANGJIAXUAN, ZHANGPEIYAN, GAOHEYANG, LIZHIXUN, and MACHENGHAO. Let's talk about the first part, introduction. Human resources management is a function in an organization due to the cultural differences between countries. The acceptance and implementation of human resources are also different, such as career planning, evolution and salary system, selection and socialization. We chose the two companies are GDCOM. GDCOM itself operates a commerce company in China. The second is Parksun. The second is Parksun Marshall Group, a chain of department stores under the Golden Line Group. This management model is that corporate managers do not need to manage long-term cumbersome rules and regulations in management, and what they really need is frontline employees to directly contact consumers. The company currently implements a straight line and top-down responsibility model, and its position mainly analyzes the specific work and content according to the specific position to truly achieve personal and post-matching talented supply. Talented supply methods in the market mainly include recruitment, talented market, and headhunting. The first step is recruitment distribution plan. The second step is a training plan. The third step is salary and benefit plan. At present, the employees of Parksun department are basically recruited from the society. The factor is that employees must be able to consider ethics, diligence, ability, and performance. Attaches great importance to the qualification, age, experience, and gender of candidates. With the expansion of the corporate organization, Parksun department store will also recruit a large number of new employees every month. To inject money into Parksun, use the evolution method to measure the benefits that employees bring the company and formulate a performance evolution system for feedback and compliance based on the salary distribution, performance data, and actual conditions completed by the employees, so that employees can discover their own deficiencies in a timely manner. The second part is the degree of differences in the way HRM is viewed. Characters of human resource management in multinational corporations. The first is more human resources factors are involved in management. The second is management requires a broader perspective. The second is special attention must be paid to cultural differences. The basic model of human resource management in multinational corporations. The first is multi-center model. Subsidiaries are basically independent of parent company. The second is district center model. It is based on geographical factors to divide regions on a global scale. The third is global center model. This means that the human resources policy must be adapted to the national conditions of the host countries, and the strength goals of the global network and composed of the headquarters and all oversized subsidiaries should be applied to any component of this global network at the same time.
The third part is key cross-cultural differences. Indonesians generally see themselves as doing business with people, not entities. They represent themselves as individuals more than they do their companies. Sometimes this can come across as direct and overly personal, but it is not intended this way, and they will expect you to ask the same of them. Doing so in return will signify respect. Characteristics of Indonesia corporate culture. Personal relationships play a large role in Indonesian business culture. They see trust as key to good business and will be looking for an honest commitment to the relationship from you. Their business networks are often comprised of relatives and peers, as nepotism is assumed to guarantee trust. Characteristics of Chinese corporate culture. Chinese companies focus on ethics and interpersonal relationships. However, such corporate culture also have its limitation. It is easy to complicate simple problems and reduce the production efficiency of enterprises. There is a special collectivism in the corporate culture of Chinese enterprises. In enterprises, the decision-making process is often from top to down, which has both good and bad sides. The good side is that the enterprise will respond to external changes, and the bad side is that it may make the decision biased or even difficult to get approval of the majority of workers. The enterprises pursues the humanization, although very easy to produce the clique. The fourth part is key business practice differences. First, in Chinese companies, when interacting with strangers, there is often mistrust and suspicion. The most effective way to develop your relationship is to conclude an intermediary in the process. Your business partner must be trusted one of your potential business partner. In an Indonesian company, when trying to establish the first contact, it is best be introduced by a third party, which should be carefully selected. Suggest meeting with the most senior people in the company first. Personal visiting are important because Indonesians may not respond to emails, phone calls, or messages. For time management, Chinese people value punctuality, so arrive on time for meeting. If you are late, you should call your partner to inform about your delay and be sure to offer an apology for your tardiness. Time in Indonesia is referred to as rubber time due to elastic approach Indonesians have towards it. Therefore, meeting can often start or finish late. For meeting management, most of the time, the Chinese are indirect communicators. Differences of opinion will not be expressed clearly. For example, yes, but it might be difficult, and yes, probably. In general, Indonesians like to bargain, and giving it too quickly can be seen as naive. Oral contracts are important. The next part is summary. With the development of economic activities on a global scale, interpersonal and economic exchanges between different economic regions, between different countries, and between enterprises within different countries become more and more frequent. In particular, the rapid development of multinational corporations has made the global economy more and more inseparable. Multinational corporations in the process of global option. An important problem is the cross-cultural management of human resources. Because of multinational companies in their location of business, employees cannot sent by corporation. Different culture, different system, and traditional differences tend to cause a lot of conflict management. So the enterprise in a cross-cultural management should be familiar with and understand the international market. On the basis of cultural differences, develop scientific global strategy. Grasp the cultural time to enter the international market. In this way, enterprises can win by surprise and firmly grasp the initiative of market competition. And thanks for watching.